Yo guys, what it is your boy Z-Gamespot. I wanted to make like a quick rant, more or less, for lack of a better term. I'm sorry if I sound bad. I got a sore throat today. I actually have a cough drop in my mouth right now. I just wanted to do like a little thing about this whole Logan Paul deal that's going on. I give my thoughts and opinion on this. One, like just first and foremost, dude's an idiot. Alright? Straight up. He's an idiot. I don't care how much heat I get for saying that. I don't care what your thoughts are on it. Plain and simple, dude is a moron. Alright? So, for anyone who doesn't know, he and like 3 of his friends went out to the suicide forest in Japan at the base of Mount Fuji. And the whole series of events in general are screwed up. It's not just like the end result. That's what you have to understand. I'll break it down as I go. So, he posted a vlog where he and like 4 of his friends went out and they took a bunch of camping gear. And they're like, yeah man, we're gonna go camp out at the, I know the name of the forest, it's like Aokigahara or something. I forget what it is, but they're like, yeah, we're going out there, man. We're gonna camp. We got a football, we got tents, we got sleeping bags, and I'm like, but why though? And I saw the video. Originally, I heard it from a different YouTuber on Twitter. He was talking about it because he said, I don't want to be on a platform where something like this isn't punished. And I was like, yo, what is he talking about? And I found a link to the video later off of a different YouTuber because he put it up and he took it down. All right, it was a vlog that he did. So they go and they're yakking and joking, and he had like a football with like spirits or something written on it. He's like, ooh, there's ghosts here. So like, just making a complete disrespectful mockery of this joint. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? And it was just one of those instances where it's like, classic privileged rich kid. That's all it is, really. And it's not like, I mean, I'll get to it later. I'm getting off topic. So they go out, they start walking around, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna find a little place to camp or whatever. Well, they come across a dude who was hanging, like done, dead body, and they start filming it. And you know, the minimal speck of credit that I can give this astronomical fuck up is that he blurred the person's face, which it's like, cool. But just that in itself is screwed up, and I'll tell you what I mean in a minute. So they're like, oh my god, it's a dead body. Yo, this is crazy, son. It's a dead body. I can't believe this. And I'm sitting there watching. It's like, picture as a kid when you first saw a magician that was like, and now I'm gonna saw my assistant in half. That moment of you being there like, yo, is this motherfucker for real? That's what it was. Like, he was just filming this dead body hanging there. He didn't say like, and he was laughing. All of them were laughing. That's the messed up part. They were all laughing at this, like joking about it and junk. It wasn't like, yo, I'm gonna call the cops, or hey, let's see if anybody's around that we can get to come collect this body for his loved ones. Nothing like that. They were laughing at it, dude. So fast forward, and they all leave the forest, and they get out into this parking lot where their car is, and they're like, yo, that was so messed up, son. It was a dead body. This is so messed up. All the while, I'm sitting there watching like, what the hell is wrong with these people? It gets worse. Dude pulls out a little gourd of alcohol. He's like, yo, man, I gotta get my sake game on point because I can't deal with this sober. Like, are you kidding me right now, bro? Are you kidding me? Your first thought, after seeing a body hanging in the suicide forest, I'm gonna get turned up. Because, hell if I'm dealing with this sober. What? So, now fast forward in time. Here's all the things that are messed up, alright? One, you posted the video in general. That's not even your first mistake. Your first mistake is saying, hey, we're gonna go camping in the suicide forest. If you wanna go camping somewhere, camp in the Rockies. Camp in Yellowstone. Camp on fucking Everest. Do not go camp in a place that is a mass gravesite for suicide victims. Mistake one. Now, you've filmed it. Like, if you just went and camped there, you and your buddies, and this all happened, you could keep it between you, no one would ever know. You filmed it. So that's already disrespect. After filming it, you put it on the internet. Mistake three. So now, think about this. Now, you've not only seen and done it once, but you deemed it appropriate. And this is the other thing. It wasn't like a vlog where it's like, yeah, man, we're doing this, so I'll catch back with you. Turn the camera off. And then, like, none of that. It wasn't like, hey, man, the camera's going to be on, a little GoPro on my shoulders so you guys can see and hear everything that I do. No edits. It wasn't like that either. He edited this video. Like, there was music, there were jump cuts, there was an outro. So it's like, as you were re-watching this, you had to take it home, upload everything on your camera onto a hard drive, put that on your computer, load up your editing software, re-watch everything back to put in your cuts and all your edits. And you still didn't find a problem with this. You still thought this was Gucci. Why? So, we're on like mistake 5 now. Alright? Now fast forward. All 15 million of his subs see the video. And people are like, yo, WTF, yo, this is messed up. Dude, why are you posting this? He shuts it down because people start reporting it and spreading that junk like wildfire. Well, word gets out. People see it. Now fast forward a little more. This dude writes an apology on Twitter. Types out an apology, and this junk says, I shit you not, it is on my Twitter. You can go find it. It is in the link in the description. Alright? Dude wrote out an apology where he's like, yo, this was supposed to be a fun vlog. We're gonna keep a little count on all the messed up things in this statement, alright? It was supposed to be a fun vlog. We were just supposed to go out, have fun. You brought a football to play fun and games and made a joke about it being the suicide forest that's supposedly haunted by suicide victims by writing spirits on your damn football. Disrespect too, so you're lying. He's like, yeah, man, I've never come under this kind of heat before for anything I've done. This is the first time something like this has ever happened to me. I can't believe that something so bad could go wrong. All that's poor me stuff, so again, you're lying. Then he's like, understand something. This is where it got messed up. He said, understand something. This was never about views. For the last 4 years, I've been doing TV shows and acting, and I get 15 million views regardless of what I do. I get views, son. So it was never about the views. And I'm like, you narcissistic piece of shit. Are you serious? This dude didn't have the decency to even find fault in what he did. He started to apologize. And then brother came out and he's like, look, I make bank. I don't care if you think this was about making bank. I make bank no matter what I do. And I'm like, bro, this mother is delusional. And it wasn't even like, it wasn't something where it was like he did it and the shitstorm came and he's like, oh, instant regret. It was like he did it, the shitstorm came, he started like getting to the point where in his mind he's like, man, forget y'all. Like he didn't see anything wrong with it. I'm like, what kind of depraved mother must you be where you think that's cool? And you know, to my man's like very minute credit, like if I was gonna give him anything in this, creativity runs out. But understand something, dude lives in a hilltop mansion, drives nothing but sports cars, and makes like the biggest of coin. You telling me you couldn't find anything else to do but travel to Japan, go to the suicide forest, and say, we're gonna go camp? Already you're screwing up. But then you come across somebody who hung themselves. And rather than do anything humane, call somebody to come pick the body up, find a wallet on the person to see if you could maybe give it to the authorities to contact his like family, pay some respect. I mean, bow your head down and pray, bro. Anything. He didn't do it. He laughed. So, that happened. Fast forward to like early this morning when I recorded this. He comes out and he makes an apology video and posts it on his channel. And this is where stuff started to click to me, because originally everyone was like, okay, this dude's channel needs to go. Like, you're doing some stuff like this, Nixon. So everyone's like tweeting to YouTube, reporting him, reporting the channel. And like YouTube's guidelines specifically say, like anything relating to death, suicide, anything, your channel's done. It's gone right then and there. It's over. Well, his channel's still up. So everyone was like, yo, YouTube, we're going on strike until his channel's gone. Like, get rid of it. This ain't okay. And YouTube tweeted out a message which was basically just an apology. Like, they were like, hey, anybody who's exposed to this, we're sorry you saw this and the video's been removed and all this other junk. And at no point did they say his channel's gone or we've taken action against him or anything, which means they're not doing anything. So at first I saw that and I was like, yo, what? And then I realized, and I didn't realize until I saw this apology video that he made, right? Where it messed me up a little bit to see it, I'll be honest. He comes out and he's like, I'm so sorry. That's all I want to say. I'm sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me. Y'all never been put through nothing like this. So, I'm not asking for forgiveness. I made a mistake. And I'll try to do better. I don't know why I did what I did, but I did it. And I'm sitting there watching like, bro, no. No amount of apologizing is gonna fix this, dog. You did so many things wrong. It wasn't just that you posted the video. It wasn't just that you were disrespectful to the fact that somebody had just committed suicide. Like, there was a chain of events that just shows you ain't right up here, dog. Like, there's some shit wrong with you if you think this is cool. And the biggest thing for me is it was the age-old situation that you're not sorry about what happened. You're sorry you got caught. That's all it is. People didn't react how you wanted them to react, and you're sorry about that. You're not sorry about everything you did, and you're clearly acting right now. Like, the dude looked like he was trying to tear up the whole time he was doing the apology. He's got like his voice cracking and shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that. This is after, by the way, he tweeted out how he gets views, he makes money, he doesn't need to post something like that for attention. I'm like, nah, son. So, I watched it, and it was like, I knew he would post something, like something to pertain to it. Like, maybe he would say, hey, my channel's getting erased, or something. Or like YouTube's coming after me or something. So I knew he'd post some kind of video to that effect. So I wanted to see what he would do. Well, as I'm like watching this video and just feel the blood pressure rising, because like it was one of those moments where I was watching, I'm like, dude, God forbid somebody who's had someone in their family commit suicide sees you on the street. Cause dude, you're going 6 feet under. Your ass is grass. Seriously. No amount of 15 million subscribers is gonna help you on that. But it got worse. I started reading through the comments. And at this point, I was like, I understood why YouTube wasn't taking action against him. All his subscribers were validating what he did. Like, none of them said at any point, like, yo, it's messed up that you did that, son. Nothing. I saw like 2 girls say, oh my God, I'm crying right now. I can't imagine what you must be going through. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? This has got to be some kind of joke. But I realized, these mindless drones that he's got following him, they'll follow him anywhere. So even if YouTube strikes down his channel, they ain't gonna do shit. It won't. So, you know, the whole point of this video was to kind of give my thoughts on the matter and tell you guys how I felt about it. So 1, dude's an idiot. 2, he's not just an idiot, he's kind of an asshole. Because he tried to validate himself, and then his 15 million groupies also validated him. So now, you're not just an insensitive asshole who doesn't think. You've corrupted 15 million more people to be insensitive assholes who don't think. Cool. On top of that, like, you made light of the situation of mental illness and suicide, and at that point, I'm like, I gotta draw the line. You know, if you want to be dumb as hell, by all means. But the chain of events that led up to you posting this video and thinking that was cool. So, you know, for me, there's been people in my family who've committed suicide. I knew people who've committed suicide. So, like, if you deal with that, I've always tried to be the person who included everybody and tried to be a friend to everybody, because I got beat up and picked on for being real short when I was in middle school and beginning high school. So to me, I never wanted somebody to feel in a position where like life is so bad that you just innately dismiss the primitive instinct that keeps you alive. and you're like, there's nothing better in this world, so I'm just gonna end it. That to me is the worst kind of thing ever. So, you know, I never wanted to be, not so much the reason, but I never wanted to make somebody feel something like that. You know what I mean? Whereas this dude, he laughed at it. Like, what kind of planet are you living on where you think that's cool, bro? And then you dismiss laughing at it by saying, "What about views? I get views anyway. I make bank. You think I needed the bank off of one video? I make bank." And if you don't believe me and you think I'm making this up, his stuff is on my Twitter. I swear to God, go look. I'm like quoting it almost word for word. It's twisted. Like, dude is not right in the head. Done. So, I'm sorry I've ranted. If you are dealing with suicidal thoughts or, you know, tendencies or depression or anything like that, yo, just talk to someone, dude. Just talk. You can talk to your family. You can talk to me. You can talk to anyone at school. You know, counselors. There's, not to mention the suicide hotline. I feel like a lot of people probably don't utilize the hotlines because maybe there's an element of embarrassment, or, you know, you feel like, what can this person over the phone do, or anything, you know, which, by the way, I'm putting all the hotlines in the description of this video. So if you do have some of those tendencies or depression or anything, or you just need, like, life is terrible for you right now and you just need somebody to talk to, that's what those people are there for. They're there to listen. And I mean, if you didn't want to and you just wanted to comment anonymously on this channel, I'm here to listen. Any amount of YouTubers who see somebody is feeling depressed, nothing makes us feel better in the world than knowing we brought a smile to your face. I'm not the only one. Any number of YouTubers out there will say the same thing. Like, big YouTubers will say, "Hey man, I've had people in my comments say, you know, I had a bad day, but I came home and saw your video and it finally brought a smile to my face. So thank you for that." That's what we're here for. So if you didn't want to utilize someone outside source, utilize us, please. There's always a better way. So, yeah, I'm sorry I've ranted. I'm sorry if I got off base a little bit. And this isn't like a blind hate video. I don't hate Logan Paul or his brother. I just think that on, like, not just an ethical level, but a level that thinks above, like, they're just morons. They're privileged, spoiled morons. And it sucks. But people like that don't learn. And people like that think they can't be touched. And inevitably, something's gonna happen. Like, YouTube runs out. That's what this dude doesn't figure out. YouTube runs out. So this dude's not gonna be internet famous in 40 years, and he's gonna have to go into, like, retirement or something bad's gonna happen, and that video's gonna come up, and it's gonna ruin his whole life. I bet money. So if it didn't already, I don't know. But other than that, I'm sorry if I wasted your time. I'm sorry if I kind of droned on. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the issue, tell you where I stood on it, and to tell you that, you know, if you were affected by this video in any way, or if you just naturally have tendencies toward depression or suicidal thoughts, there are people for you. I'm here for you. Hotlines are in the description. Or just comment to any YouTuber. That's what we're here for. So on that note, I love you all. Thank you for tuning in and watching every day. I hope to see you all in the next video. And this has been your boy Z-Gamespot. Have a good day.